Hands on the hood. Hi, welcome to Interrogation. Comedians tell their own true crime stories, then we get to ask them questions about it after. The audience at this show can even text in their own crimes anonymously, and we read those live on stage. Come on, I told you, man, he's my dog.
Everybody here so far. You guys ready? You guys ready to hear a lot of fun? Thanks guys so much. Give it up for Scott Shaffer.
I really enjoyed hearing some of those text messages, especially that last one with the girl who stole a piece of garlic and thought she was going to fucking prison for 84 goddamn cents. Do you know why that's so funny? Because I know that's my girlfriend, and she's here right now. I'm not going to point her at right now because I'm just proud of her for texting or being in front of a middle of a crowd. But once I heard that, I'm like, this is fucking hilarious. Because earlier in the show, I was like, hey, before the show starts, like, can you take a picture of me on stage? She goes, Scott, that's forbidden. I'm like, Jesus Christ, do you know what kind of show you're at right now? I'm about to confess something you've never even heard. What are you doing? How's front row going? You good? Yeah, I can see all of you here. This is nice. Oh, I don't really know how to start this out because, like, I have a lot. Here's my stats in the criminal history. I have 3 MICs, I have 1.5 DUIs, and I have stolen 3 mailboxes in my life, okay? We got any mailbox stealers? Not what this joke is about. I was just drunk, and my car needed to hit it, okay? Wasn't out of control, I was aiming. Was I drinking and driving? Fuck yes, I was. 1.5 DUIs, okay? And you're wondering, like, how's the half happen? Well, I got a DUI, and then it went away, like, on Monday. It was pretty great. But I still count it, right? However, who in here has ever had an MIC or an MIP growing up? It's a minor in consumption. Hell yeah, y'all went to junior college. Fuck yeah, me too. Community college boys over here, hey? And that's the thing. It's the stupid, chintziest, like, alcoholic crime you could ever commit. Because all it means is you're 18 and you're drinking underage and somehow you got caught. I don't even know how this is fucking possible, to be honest. I went to college, okay? My first day in college, I went to a party. That was my first MIC, all right? My next MIC was a month later. The third one that I got was a month after that. Do you see the fucking pattern here? I am bad at drinking underage, okay? And I would love to make this all about my MICs, like that should be the story, but all of my MICs were boring as shit. Those stories suck, because all of them happened where I'm just sitting in a house with other underage dudes, the cops knock on the door, we say, come in, and they do. We didn't expect it was cops, you know? Like, it was a very polite knock. It was like, we're like, oh, that can't be cops. You know? Like, we're like, come on in. And once they're in, cops are like fucking vampires. Once they enter, your night is fucked. I don't even know if it was legal what they were doing, but they just started writing us tickets. And we're like, okay, I guess this is law. This is law. They knew they were dealing with community college idiots. They knew we don't know our rights. We're like, whatever. We had no black kids sitting there like, you can't do this. We had just whites. We're like, okay, we'll take this. We're not going to be a cab. We can't be. You know, we can't. So that's how all 3 of those went. So what I'm trying to say is I got to speed this up because the story's already taking way too long. So I got 3 of those bad boys in my freshman year of college. First semester of college, right? My parents knew about the first 2. They don't know about the third. I can't tell them about the third. I'm already disappointing them. I have a lawyer now. Like, they've paid for all of this. And they're like, you're doing this at junior college? You wanted to go to a 4-year? Fuck you. You know, like. So I'm sitting there talking to my lawyer, which is the county appointed lawyer to my fucking dumbass. And I'm just like, my parents can't know about this third one. I don't know what to do. And I'm not kidding. My lawyer was like, well, if you want to get out of this, there is a way. And I'm like, I'll suck it. Whose is it? I'll suck it. And he's like, hold on. This is, god damn, dude. I was like, I'll just do it. Just you? Is it you? And he was like, no. But he thought about it. But he was like, he's like, no, I know that the cops run this sting program They're like, if you run this sting operation with the cops, they'll let you off of this thing. And I'm like, please explain to me what a sting operation is, because obviously I'm not smart enough to not get caught by cops doing other shit. So he was like, well, you would ride around with an undercover cop. You would go and try and buy booze underage at, yeah, I know, I'm a narc. You're not gonna like me after this story, all right? And he's like, and if you go around and do that, you know, they'll let you off the hook for this third one because no one wants to do it because this is a small community and everyone knows each other. And I'm like, and he's like, you're not from here. You can just do this and get off of this third MIC. And I'm like, I'm in. Like, I was already ready to suck your dick, and now all I gotta do is try and buy alcohol from assholes. Let's fucking go. Now, all I have to do is complete all of the places they take me around. So literally, I wear what I'm just normally wearing. They put a beeper on me, which is the wire, like I said. And that is, I'm riding around with an undercover cop in his truck. The wire is connected to the shit that the actual cop in his cruiser's listening to. I beat my ass after the show. Please just beat my ass. And so I'm like, yep, let's just do it. I'm thinking it's gonna be like 8 fucking places, tops. Nope. Even though this town is 15,000 people, there are 27 places to buy alcohol. Gas stations, liquor stores, it doesn't matter. Wherever they take me, I have to go in there with my 18-year-old ID, try and buy a 12-pack of Natural Light, because I'm from Kansas, and they're like, you don't need to be suspicious, don't buy Stella, you know? Like, if you buy like anything nice, we'll kill you. I'm like, all right, I believe you. So, I literally, I start the day. The first 5 or 6 or 7 places go pretty normal, but in the middle, it gets pretty dicey. Drive me up to this liquor store. I walk into the liquor store, just fucking narked out. Got my little beeper. It is 2001. I'm old. Leave me alone. Okay. So it was still possible, but not really. Anyways, got the beeper on me. My shirt's like hanging over it because I need to know. Because like no one's looking at me like I'm a fucking doctor. Is what I'm saying. Okay. So I walk into this liquor store and immediately I put the booze on the table and I'm like, here's my ID, ready to pay for this. And they're like, no, you're 18. I'm like, no. I know, but like, do you still want to sell it to me? And they're like, no, I know what you're doing. You're one of those little shitheads on a sting operation with the cops. Get the hell out of my store. And I'm like, okay, I have not been prepared for this yet. I go back into the truck with the undercover cop, and he can't hear what's going on. So I'm like, hey, man, that woman just called me out for being on a sting. And this cop goes, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And I'm like, I think she does. We literally drive next door to a gas station where my friends are working, and I'm like, hey, the 2 girls working there, Carissa and Bailey, they play volleyball at the same school. I can't do this. I know them. And he's actually being cool about it. He's like, okay, just go in there, buy some shit, just so we know that you walked in, right? So I go in, I buy like a bottle of water and some Skittles, right? And I sit on the counter, and they're like saying hi to me. I'm like, what's up, Carissa? It's nice to see you. And she gets a phone call immediately. And I know it's from that bitch at the goddamn liquor store. Because Carissa's just like, hi, this is Quick Trip, how may I help you? Yeah, he's here. And she starts looking at me, yeah, black shirt, khaki pants. Okay, thank you very much. And she's like, are you on a sting operation? And I'm like, no, I haven't even bought beer, I'm not, what are you talking about? You know, and I was like, I just bought candy and stuff. Who is that? What's happening? And she's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know, this town's crazy. And I just walked out. I get back in the truck, I tell this story back to this guy, and now he's just laughing at me. He's like, oh yeah, it's a crazy place. I'm like, fuck you. So then, the very next place to go is across the street. I go, get my 12-pack, put it on the counter, give him my ID. The guy who is the cashier is also the owner of the place, and he gets fucking pissed. He's like, you're 18, what are you doing here? I'm like, just trying to have a good time, brother. You know, just... About to get wrecked on 12 and then go have my city job, you know, trying to be Wooderson from fucking Dazed and Confused. And he's like, no, this is bullshit. You shouldn't be doing this. I'm keeping your ID. I'm going to mail it to your parents. And I'm like, and I'm like walking back to this guy's truck. I'm like, I'm trying to get out of trouble and I'm getting in more trouble. God! Anywho, gotta tell the guy this story. Now, the funny part is, he has a walkie-talkie, so the guy who's listening to my little beeper nonsense can hear it, and they just start laughing. They're like over and out, what's up? And he's just like, did you hear that? The other cop was like, that guy took his fucking ID. I'm fucking like they're acting like my best buddies. They're like, this kid can't get a fucking break. Anyways, so the cop's like, okay, just park across the street, wait 10 minutes, I'm gonna go in there. So the cop basically goes in there, the real cop, goes in there and he's like talking to this man. He's like, hey, so like we've been having some reports about some punk ass white boy just coming over and trying to buy some booze. Have you ever seen him? And the guy thought he was a hero. He's like, I got him right here. Do you want it? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna get this guy. And he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, he is. Like, so then we have to watch this cop doing his job, walk over back to the truck and be like, you have 4 more to go. He's like, because we did. We had 4 more to go. And 3 of those went swimmingly. The last one fucking didn't. But for different reasons. I walk in there. It's a liquor store on the south of town. It is our last one to go. I'm done after this. I'm done. I haven't ruined anyone's lives. I'm just done. So I take it. I get my 12-pack of Natty Light. I put it on a thing. I give this girl, who can't be more than my age, and I give her my ID, and she's like looking up at me, looking at the card. Okay. And I'm like, oh shit. And she's like, that'll be $9.95. I'm like, oh fuck! I give her the $10 bill. Luckily, right after that, the owner comes out. He looks at me, knowing that I'm a fucking child. I had braces on 2 years ago. And he's like, looking at his cashier, like, hey, did you card him? And I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. And the girl looks at me and goes, yeah, he's 21. And I'm like, oh shit. She counts back my change, I take my beer out, and I walk over to the fucking undercover truck, and I set it down, and I'm like, it happened. And I go, what happens now? He goes, I don't know, no one's ever sold to us before. And I'm not gonna lie, that is literally the end of my story. That's all I gave a shit about.
Give it up for the narc, Scott.
You're such a piece of shit.
You really are. You really are.
Piece
You
of shit.
dirty white boy. How dare you?
Helping the police?
I helped him.
Yeah, we know. We heard the whole thing. Wait a minute. Sting operations, I feel like, are pretty rare. Like, did that ever happen to you again or anything?
No!
Okay.
I'm retired, man.
Yeah, you're out of the game. Out of the game.
Looking back, do you wish you would have just sucked a cop's dick?
100%! I would have taken on the whole force, you know?
That's crazy. So wait, what happened to the liquor store?
So unfortunately,
No!
Who could have guessed?
we stayed there for a little bit. The cop rolled up, the actual cop, and he walks into the thing and he writes the liquor store like a fine or a ticket or what the fuck ever. And that's all I know, because I was like, take me home. I want to go home. I feel terrible for this. And then I found out that they fired her.
Oh, no. And then you just got a nice cushy ride back to your mom.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, he's like in the back of the car. Can I put the siren? You know what I mean?
Like, should I be wearing that hat right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Scott, we actually brought her here to confront you tonight. Everyone, give it up to the girl whose life you fucking ruined.
Oh no, I ruined a 19-year-old from having a job at a liquor store in Ark City, Kansas. I think I did her a goddamn treat.
Oh, like you have a good life?
Huh?
Say it to her face, Scott. Stand up.
Any questions for Scott? Any questions? What's up, Tom? Yeah, what happened with the six-pack?
No, 12-pack, and they took it as evidence.
Oh, yeah. Those cops had the best night of their lives. Like, I can't believe we got this fucking idiot to do this for us, and we get a 12-pack of beer? Like, that's...
And honestly, if they would have given it to me, I probably would have drank it in front of them at the cop shop.
Yeah.
Then you would have gotten your third again?
Fourth.
Yeah. Well,
Fourth. Yeah, third again.
yeah, then they make you do it all over again.
Question.
No, I did not go back to Ark City, Kansas, just the entire fucking town for 10 years.
Really?
What? Due to shame?
Did you steal a clove of garlic?
I'm gonna get broken up with later. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't go back for 10 years.
Should we go back?
I mean, the only thing that brought me back was a guy's funeral, who actually was the house I got my second MIC at. So, R.I.P.
Cheers.
Good dude. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
For the homies. All right, one more question. We got one more. What's up?
So, sting operations are actually a thing.
I know.
They still happen all the time.
Yeah.
Like at restaurants, things like that, and people lose their liquor license.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I got it.
Yeah.
I was 18 and desperate, okay?
Yeah. Thanks for the TED Talk, lady.
Yeah, no
Jesus.
shit. I know what a sting operation is. I have Netflix.
Yeah.
I've seen a movie. God
No
damn.
question at all in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, what do you give out? Toothbrushes on Halloween? We know. All right, one more. I know somebody else raised their hand. All right, so we'll do right here. What's up?
If they see this, they will.
Yeah.
Which I'm all fine with, but yeah, they won't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, one more, I promise. What's up?
I'm just curious, after your experience with the MICs, if someone knocked on your door now, would you say...
Come on in!
Oh, fuck, dude. That's great. All right, we got a couple text messages before we get out of here, so let's do these. A little callback for everybody. I have an Instagram account with nothing but pictures of me mooning Hobby Lobbies.
Oh! Love that energy.
Is that because they're Christian? Because
Yeah,
they're
right?
Christian?
Oh, it used to be Christian, clearly. Yeah, that's a Satanist move, for sure.
Look at my asshole, you crafters. It was me. I sent the text message.
When's the last time you guys mooned anybody? You remember? You can do it now? No, that's okay.
My tiny butt.
That's after the show. That's extra, everybody. Okay. You remember the last time?
The last time I mooned someone, I mooned a I mooned a prison bus.
What? Oh man, that's the best 10 seconds those guys have
In
had in years.
that's-
Like that's
Yeah, I mean
How old were you?
like 16. Add some more onto the sentence, boys.
that's crazy. You just got them to commit another crime while they're
like,
in.
Yeah,
a
you like
prison
that, you
bus.
pedophile? You like that? Yeah, you do.
That's fucking
They're like
crazy.
16. You're way too old. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I just admitted
Were you in
that.
a school bus?
No. I was
Oh.
in my mom's car.
She's like, get him, honey. All right, we got one more. This one, figured we'd end the show with a bang. Speaking of gun violence, nobody was.
Wait a second. What do you mean, speaking of? Yeah.
My cousin's wife shot him in the dick. Perfectly removed one of his testicles. A true precision shot.
Then I think she shot him in the balls, not the dick. God damn. Do I need
Yeah.
to teach you anatomy? Was this on purpose? Where are you?
Wasn't on purpose? What's that? Okay. And somebody said, people say nothing cool ever happened in Biden's America. I think that's pretty. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like, women shouldn't have guns. That's all I'll say about that.
Fucking excuse me? You little baby bitch.
I'm just saying, clearly they're shooting guys' balls off.
Whoever that is, I want you to tell your girlfriend to shoot Corey's ball off. Do it right now.
Pour one out for my dead homies. Anyway. All right, guys, give it up for Scott, everybody.
Woo!
Scott Shaver.
Woo!
In pursuit of subject Ted Bundy.
Hi, welcome to a special Halloween edition of Interrogation. Comedians tell their own true crime stories, then we get to ask them questions about it after. The audience at this show can even text in their own crimes anonymously, and we read those live on stage. For these Halloween shows, all the prisoners will be dressed up in their finest federal orange jumpsuits, and we want you, the audience, to wear orange. So it looks like we're doing the whole show inside of a prison. Gotta go.